Hi everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I think I shrunk my t-shirt a little bit. It's a little bit later in the day. It's about 5 o'clock, so I just wanted to sit down, put on some makeup, and chat with you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's just start with brows. I'm just gonna go in with my LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. Alright, brows are filled in. Now we're going to prime using MAC Painterly. I've had this for a while now. When did I buy this? It's during an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. It's been a while and it's lasted me quite a long time, and I'm not even close to being done with it. Like, I think I've had it at least a year, if not longer. It's like my favorite eyeshadow primer ever. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Beauty Bakerie Breakfast in Bed palette. I haven't used this since I did my Beauty Bakerie video, so I'm excited. We're going to start off with forehead kisses right here. I'm going to take my, one of my little It for Ulta brushes. I'm going to take the shade Messy Hair, and we're going to put that into the crease. Just underneath where we put forehead kisses. We're going to go in with Yawning on the same brush, and I'm just going to press it into the outer third of my eye. For some reason in this lighting, this is looking like orange. It's not orange. These are like cool toned mauve shades. That's a little bit more true to color. Not really sure how I feel about the glow it's creating on my face, but that's fine. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. I'm like, apparently I don't remember how to film today. I don't really know what's going on with me. Alright, I'm gonna take the shade, Cuddle Cakes on my finger. Oh, this is so soft. That is so pretty. Alright, so I'm going to take that on my finger, put that on my eyelid. Oh my goodness, that is so soft. It's so pretty. And then on my e.l.f. C brush, I'm just going to take a little bit more of Cuddle Cakes and pat that in. I've got this detail crease brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to take Yawning on that and put that over just a little bit right here to bring that depth back into the crease. I kind of want to take a little bit of Pajamas. That's really, really pretty. I'm gonna, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna take Pajamas and put it right there, kind of like meshing those two Cuddle Cakes and Yawning together a little bit more. That's really pretty. That would be like a really, really pretty deep all over the lid shade. Great for fall. I'm so ready for fall. It's still been in the 80s here most days. I mean, we're only at the beginning of September now, but I'm just ready for fall, you know? Alright, I think we're going to leave the eyes there. I'm going to do a bit of an eyeliner. So I'm going to use my Colourpop liquid liner, BFF liquid liner in the shade numero uno. They are not perfect. Today was one of those days where it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So, it's fine. It is what it is, right? Alright, so we're going to stop there with the eyes for right now. And we're going to go ahead and do my complexion. I don't really have a concealer that I haven't used recently. I kind of have been rotating through all of my concealers. So I think we're just going to use the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Creamy Concealer. Or Radiant Concealer. I always say Radiant Creamy, I think because of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Yeah, so it's just a creamy concealer. Radiant concealer. There's no creamy in there, Callie. Stop saying creamy. I did not prime. I've been doing that a lot lately. I forget to prime completely. I don't even think about it. It's just like, oh, okay. I'm going to use a little bit of my Tatcha Silk Canvas, even though I already put down my concealer. I'm just going to use this Silk Canvas around my nose and a little bit on my forehead. And where I normally get some creasing. Alright, and then I'm going to use the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. I haven't seen this on Ulta recently. I wonder if they are not selling it anymore. That'd be sad. If they're not, that would make me very sad. Alright, for foundation today, I'm going to use the Beauty Bakerie Insta Bake Aqua Glass Foundation. It's like, I don't know if it's not like mixed well or what, but it's coming out really, really runny on my hand. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Foundation brush and stipple that on. I don't remember this smelling quite so paint-like. More looking quite this yellow. Alright, I'm going to take a bit of my CYO just to kind of neutralize that a little bit because, oh, I am looking pretty yellow. This says it's a cool, the shade I have is 347C, so I mean, you'd think it would be a cool tone foundation, but goodness, this will feed a little bit down here. I look very yellow. The combination of those two look really, really nice. For my under eyes, which I need to desperately, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. There is like nothing on the back here, just this sheer. It is their under eye setting powder. I do not remember what it's called. I'll look it up when I put it in the description below. I have not used this bad boy in a long time. Here we go. Just got some in the cap. And I'm actually going to take the same brush that I used to apply my concealer. I just washed all my brushes except for like my backup brushes that I have in my bathroom. So that's what I'm using today. I'm going to set these under eyes. It's been a while since I used this powder. My hair is literally just doing whatever it wants to today. That looks really nice. That looks really nice with that concealer. Alright. For my face, honestly, I was going to use this. I'm going to use this. This is the Physicians Formula. Ooh. The Physicians Formula Airbrushed Pressed Powder. I have the shade Translucent. It's got an SPF of 30 in here, which is interesting. I think it's supposed to be like a powder foundation. But I'm just going to press that in to the cheeks. I was worried, it's been a while since I've used this, and I was worried that it was going to darken my foundation even more, but actually that looks really, really nice. It's not too dark. It's not too, I don't think it's darkening. Nope, looks good. It's not too dark, not too matte, nothing like that. Looks good. I probably should have, I was gonna use my Fenty Beauty Cream Contour, but since I just powdered my face before realizing that that's what I meant to use, we're not going to. So I'm gonna actually use my Kevyn Aqua Celestial Bronzing Veil in Tropical Nights. And I just like to take my angled bronzing brush and like dip it into there. And then we're going to this brush is a little bit more dense than what I like to use for that. So we're going to take my e.l.f. blush brush. This is the one I was using, was the angled kabuki from Sigma. It's nice, it's just a little bit dense, and this Kevyn Aqua one, I don't want it to be quite as dense. For highlighter, I think we're going to use Ofra Glazed Donut. It has been a minute since I have used this highlighter. Ooh, that's pretty. I like the way my skin looks now that I combined the Zero with the Insta Bake. I'm definitely liking it more. The complexion is looking nice. I think I'm going to use this pretty Vulgar blush. It is the Make Them Blush in the shade Hush Blush. I got this in a BoxyCharm a while ago. Ooh. Oops. That was pigmented. It's been a long time since I've used this. Ooh. Okay. Well, I definitely need to tone that down with some powder. Maybe this is one I should declutter. Good grief. Oh my god. Okay. Now I got some clown cheeks going on here. Whew. That is some intense blush. That's better. Oh, that's a lot better. Look at that. Pro tip. Not that I'm a pro, but if you have a blush or a bronzer or highlighter that is, my hair is attacking my face, too pigmented, take your powder brush without any additional product on it and just pat over it, and it will tone it down. That was I just dropped a glazed donut. No. Okay, good. It's good. Thank you, Ofra, for having really, really good packaging. Anyways, that was so pigmented. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm going to put a little bit of Catrice Dewy Glow on just to kind of melt, because I have a lot of powder on my face right now. I just want to melt all those powders together. I don't think I'm going to do anything on the lower lash line as far as like eyeliner or anything goes. I think I'm just going to do mascara. For mascara, I have the same 4 on rotation. The Bambi Eyes is in my bathroom bag. I've got L'Oreal Lash Paradise, CoverGirl Expeditionist, L'Oreal Bambi Eyes, and then Colourpop BFF mascara. I've only used this a couple times. We'll wear BFF. I am waiting on a Colourpop package. This will be the last thing I need. They finally had a bronzer in stock. So this will be the last thing I need for me to make my Colourpop full face of video. Besides like a powder, but I've tried their powder once before and I did not like it. So that was, I think, the only thing that I did not pick up for that video. I'm just waiting. It was supposed to be here today, but apparently it's been delayed. So hopefully it gets here soon and I can film it this weekend. That would be nice. I don't even think I'm going to put any bottom lash mascara on. I'm just going to leave it like that. I am going to go back into my Breakfast in Bed palette. I'm going to take French Doors and put that onto the inner corner. It's not showing up like as intensely as I wanted it to. It looks pretty though. I bet the shade would be like real reflective if you wet it. We're gonna do some setting spray. I'm just gonna use, I need more setting spray. I'm gonna use a little bit of my Colourpop setting spray. The sprayer on here used to be really fine, kind of like the Morphe one almost, and now it is like one aggressive stream. I don't know why. No idea. I could use this tomorrow. Alright, so we're gonna use my Essence lip liner. I don't know what shade this is anymore. It's all rubbed off, but I will put it in the description box. I'm going to take my Cosmetics liquid lipstick. I don't remember what this is called. In Muted Mauve. I'm going to put that on. These Cosmetics ones smell like marshmallows. And they feel like you're putting on a marshmallow. I know you don't really need a lip liner with liquid lipsticks. But in my head I was debating between this one and my Kat Von D Cream Studded Lip Kiss or whatever it's called. I'll just show you really quick. Ooh, that's so pretty. That's the Kat Von D Cream Studded Kiss Cream Lipstick in the shade Lovecraft. It's not, I'm sorry, KVD Beauty. That's the shade. It's very pretty. Kind of a mauve shade too. Well, this one's definitely more like cool tone purpley. In my head, I was debating which one I wanted to use. And so I'm like, I'll just put on lip liner while I'm debating. And I dropped another eyeshadow palette. So, what do we think? I'm putting on a little bit of brow gel because I don't feel complete without brow gel in my life. I'm not loving this blush. Not loving it. I think I'm going to take Stop and Smell the Rosé, actually, from my Cotton Candy Champagne blush palette from Bakerie. We're going to pop that on. That blush is looking extreme. Ooh. Kelly, put on more highlighter. Kelly. Put on more blush. You sure you don't want to put on more bronzer, Kelly? Actually, I wonder what it would look like if I put on more bronzer. I need to get like a different backup bronzer brush. This is the butter bronzer, by the way. That Kevyn bronzer. It's probably going to end up getting decluttered. It's not bad. Okay, Do you see this? I don't know if that's the liner smudging already or the mascara, but one of them is smudging already. I can take a little spoolie and clean that up a little bit. So this is the finished look. I'm going to quickly go through everything and give you my final thoughts, and then we will wrap this video up. Obviously, the brow products, those are staples in my collection. I use them all the time. I love them. The Beauty Bakerie Breakfast in Bed palette is gorgeous. Such beautiful, cool tones, mauves. I love it. The shimmers are so buttery smooth and soft. I am obsessed with it. I definitely want to use it more. This, the Beauty Bakerie Instabake, I can see myself decluttering it just because the shade is off for me. I like the finish. I liked the finish when I wore it in the Beauty Bakerie video that I did. The shade is off, and it's hard for me when the shade is off to really commit to a foundation and say, yes, I like this foundation. It doesn't matter how it wears or what the finish is. Like, my skin looks great right now. I love the way my skin looks right now, but I know that I had to mix in zero just to make the shade wearable because this was bad. How did I not notice this before? How bad this was. So that is something that I am probably going to end up decluttering. See if my mom or my sister, one of my sisters, actually my sisters are as fair as I am, if not more fair. So maybe my mom or one of my friends would like this. We'll have to see. The Kevyn Celestial Bronzing Veil, I do like it. It is very, very pigmented. I just have to be careful with how I apply it, but it's nice. It's something that I could see myself possibly decluttering in the future. I actually got this at Marshall's, so I didn't even pick this up at full price. That blush, man, I don't know, that was very pigmented. I like the packaging. It's very pretty. And I like that it looks like it's going to be more like a cool toned pink. But then you put it on the cheeks and it's just like, that was pigmented. I don't know. I'm on the fence about these two. If I'm going to keep them in my collection or if I'm going to end up decluttering them. We'll see. Oh, I freaking forgot how much I adore these powders. The Physicians Formula airbrushed powder and then the e.l.f. under eye setting powder. Forgot how much I love those. Ofra Glazed Donut. Always a good choice. Look at that freaking highlighter. I know I put the Cotton Candy Champagne glowy blush on top of it, but like, oh, when I do my Colourpop video, I'll mention this, but I like these. They just tend to smudge a little bit. Like I said, I've already got some smudging going on down here, and I'm not the biggest fan of felt tips. I'm going to keep trying them out, and like I said, when I do my Colourpop video, I'll give you my fully formed opinion of those. This is so pretty. I've used this a couple times more recently. I think I used Sip Sip Hooray, and then today I just did Stop and Smell the Rosé. Oh, these are all so pretty, and they are so freaking soft and like glowy. What is that? Did I get lipstick on my finger? I don't know. I'm gonna arm swatch them too for you because like they are so buttery smooth. Emily Noel is the queen of blush recommendations. She does not steer you wrong, man. Let me tell you right now. Concealer. I love this concealer. Oh, the lip product. It's not transfer proof. It feels really, really comfortable on my lips though. So we'll see. I've only worn it a couple of times and I haven't been wearing a ton of lipstick lately, so I don't really have like fully formed thoughts on the formula. But I do really like the shade and I think it's very pretty. So that is all for this video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in my next one. Have a good day.